A very good afternoon on this winterish afternoon to Rossdera Gaelic Park in Edenderry for the playing of the 2021 AIB Leinster Junior Final. We'll be getting underway here at 1:30, and in a few moments we'll be going through the starting selections for you. As we have an opportunity to look at the defending champions Raharney. Plenty of good players in their team, including Jade McHugh, their full-back, Fiona Levy, centre-half back, in a line that also includes Aisling Keogh and Andrea Doyle. Laura Doherty, giant captain, joins Aoife O'Malley at midfield. Amy Nee leads an attack that also includes Amelia Shaw at full forward and Hannah Core wearing 15.
Number 10, Maria Kelly.
Tullamore flying the flag for Offaly here today have at full back Alicia Brazil, Aisling Feeney captain from centre half back, Sarah Kehoe, and now at midfield it's Orla Gorman. Sarah Walsh has been chosen at full forward, and in the inside forward line we have Rachel O'Brien at full forward, and into the starting selection comes Kate Try.
Teas and coffee are served behind the stand here for anyone who needs a hot drink, hot chocolate. So teas and coffee are being served behind the stand.
You're watching live pictures here from Rossdera Gaelic Park in Edenderry ahead of the AIB 2021 playing of the Leinster Junior Camogie Final, and one that involves the defending champions Raharney and Tullamore, flying the flags for Westmeath and Offaly respectively, and we're looking forward to a good game that throws in at 1:30. The match referee is Justin Heffernan of Wexford. Brief recap on some of the teams, and namely Raharney. Anna Weir plays in goal, Katie Coleman, Jade McHugh and Mary Geraghty the full-backs. Fiona Levy has been chosen at centre-half back, Laura Doherty joins Aoife O'Malley at midfield, Amy Nee selected at centre-half forward, Amelia Shaw and Hannah Core joined by Erin Core in the full-forward line. Tullamore have at full-back Alicia Brazil, Aisling Feeney, the captain, at centre-half back. She's joined in that line by Paula Kinnegad and Laura Walsh. Sarah Keogh at midfield, now joined there by Orla Gorman. Sarah Walsh is at centre-half forward. Rachel O'Brien is the full forward. Justin Heffernan of Wexford, the match referee. Very strong breeze here.
Just before the game starts today, we are going to have a minute silence for our club president here in Edenderry, Mr. Pat Merlin. We're going to have a minute silence. I'm going to hand you over to Councillor May to sing the national anthem.
May he rest in peace, the late president of the Eden Derry GA Club, Pat Nolan, who died during the week and was laid to rest yesterday. Now Catherine Mee with the playing and singing of the national anthem. Well done. A wonderful rendition of our national anthem from Catherine here at Raharney Gaelic Park, Eden Derry, ahead of the AIB Leinster Junior Final of 2021 in Camogie. Tullamore of Offaly against Raharney of Westmeath. The Westmeath team, the defending champions, the All-Ireland champions, are firm favourites. And for them this afternoon, they'll be wearing a change of strip due to the clash of colours. Raharney so will play in maroon and white, and Tullamore will retain their traditional colours of blue and white. The match referee is Justin Heffernan of Wexford, and we're now just moments away from the start of the final.
Shot if I wore that hat. The first flag I gave against Raharney and they all given out to me. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll give you a match slipper instead. Look at that. I'll give you a match slipper instead. After the match, right? Match slipper. Just don't tell it. Deal's done now. We struck a deal, didn't we? We struck a deal. Oh, I have to, yeah. I want to hear you shouting out though. If you're not shouting out, I have to take it back. I want to see you nice and loud. Well, it's going to happen anyway, isn't it? You start shouting at me and him copy. If they're doing it, I'm going to do it.
Almost ready to go now here at Raharney Gaelic Park in Eden Derry for the Leinster Junior Camogie Final of 2021, supported by AIB as ever. Fairly significant breeze, and it will favour Raharney, the defending champions, in the opening half. Their midfield pairing is that of Laura Doherty, giant captain, and Aoife O'Malley, up against Sarah Kehoe, and also drafted out there is Orla Gorman now for Tullamore in a switch, as Tullamore have brought in Katie Try into the action. The player not starting for Tullamore this afternoon is their listed number 9, Michelle Mann. Tullamore looking for an early scoring opportunity as the ball delivered towards Rachel O'Brien. They're under pressure at the back are Raharney, and the referee has given the free. An early scoring opportunity presenting itself now for Tullamore. Tullamore had a very fine win against Port Leisha in the semi-final. looking to get off to a good start here this afternoon, and Lisa Gorman, who struck 5 points that afternoon, has scored the first point here in Edenderry today. And we're about to get us back underway. The Raharney goalkeeper going to go long, why not, with the strength of the breeze that's behind the goalkeeper, trying to plant it down towards her giant captain, Aoife Doherty. Erin Core is also looking for support, is with Doherty, as Raharney quickly deliver this one through towards their full forward line. Tullamore, the outsiders, will be hoping for a very good start here this afternoon. Both teams desperately trying to win it here in Edenderry. It eventually breaks through, maybe towards Amelia Shaw. Also there is Erin Core on the Raharney side. Match referee Justin Heffernan of Wexford is watching matters very, very closely as Tullamore desperately try to get it away from their immediate danger zone. There is concern too on the Raharney side as Aoife Doherty appears to have picked up a knock. Play is allowed to continue. It's been kept alive. Raharney claim possession through their centre back, Fiona Levy. Still Levy. The option inside is the full forward line. Very cold afternoon here. Raharney have possession. The lively Hannah Core. No way through. The free has been awarded. Good chance for the teams to be level. Raharney playing with the huge wind advantage in the opening 30 minutes of this afternoon's AIB Leinster final. Full forward having the scoring opportunity. She doesn't miss too many. Amelia Shaw is on the score sheet early on here in the decider in Edenderry. Tullamore getting it out towards midfield courtesy of Shannon Toohey. Raharney claiming it. It's Laura Doherty spreading it towards the wing. There's excitement amongst the Raharney supporters here today, and more so Tullamore, given that this is a very big occasion for them, whereas Raharney are looking to win the title for the third season on the trot. Tullamore have an opportunity towards Becky Bryant. Becky looking for a way through, and Becky just stopped in her tracks by Jade McHugh, and away it goes for Raharney as they look to go on the counter-attack. Early days here, the teams level at a point apiece. Laura Doherty through the ball. It's going to be a free. Certainly Becky Byrne inside is a lively individual in the number 13 jersey for Tullamore. It's going to be a difficult strike here against the breeze. Tullamore have planted it well. That's a good hit really in towards the full forward line. Raharney covering their area well. Katie Coleman, little bit of ball juggling. Tullamore have won themselves a free. Difficult scoring position, but it's possibly within range for their free taker. Lisa Gorman will surely try her look at this one. Testing angle though. If this one goes over, it'll be a terrific score. Tullamore with the opportunity. That one has been dropped towards the right. It was always going to be a very difficult score, but anyhow it remains level here early on in the match at a point apiece. Lisa Gorman can't be faulted for missing that one. And we're getting woeful distance in her goal delivery away, trying to seek out Aoife O'Malley and co. Raharney have brought a good few players out as well towards midfield, including Erin Core, as Tullamore have won possession, and now they push towards the attack. Tullamore Tullamore trying to tease out the opposition. Too much taken out of it this time. It's going to be a free, and the free for the Westmeath representatives, Raharney. Still inside the opening 8 minutes or so of the opening half of this match in Edenderry, the Leinster Junior final held over from 2021, being played here in the early part of 2022. Ball comes towards midfield. The challenge was from Aisling Keogh. It has worked out, or has it not? No. Tullamore are going on the counter-attack. Good play. Lisa Gorman and others involved. Lisa Gorman looking for options inside. Hasn't worked out. Raharney have managed to pick up the pieces. And out towards midfield. Ball dropped through. Teams are level, of course, at a point apiece. Here's Amy Nee. The centre half forward was looking for a way through. Didn't work out. The eventual clearance by Aisling Feeney, the captain of Tullamore. Raharney piling on the pressure. This one spread towards the right side of the full forward line. Anywhere will do for Tullamore as they bring play to the sideline. It's been kept in. Here's Aoife Doherty, an intelligent ball. Plenty of players back for Tullamore. Orla Gorman wearing the number 12 jersey, operating as a midfield partner to Sarah Kehoe. Free awarded for Tullamore. This is resulting free. Struck forward towards the attacking 45. It's taken a deflection off a Raharney stick. It's going to be a line ball for Tullamore. In fairness to Orla Gorman, on that occasion she got good distance in it, given the strength of the breeze that is against her in the opening 30 minutes of this contest. Raharney have earned themselves a free as Aoife O'Malley was emerging with it. It's pretty low scoring here. That's not surprising given the tricky nature of the weather conditions this afternoon in Edenderry. Fine ground. Raharney pushing it forward. Very good block down by Tullamore's Sarah Kehoe. Suddenly Raharney and Aoife Doherty have advanced the ball inside. Full back. Alicia Brazel away. Raharney have it. This is Aoife Doherty. Line ball is going her way. She's keen to take it quickly, and it has worked out for the centre half forward Amy Nee. Nee looking for support, and it's available with Hannah Core. Hannah Core meandering her way through, looking for the score, and she has struck it just outside its intended target. Tullamore's goalkeeper, Shauna Toohey, relaunches it outfield. A little bit unlucky, Sarah Walsh was unable to keep it in that time. Sideline cut from the stick of Fiona Levy hasn't worked out. Might at the second time of asking. Here's Levy. There is support, and it's with Aoife Doherty. Doherty as far as Hannah Core, looking to cause problems for the Tullamore full back line. A reminder, Raharney are playing in the county colours of Westmeath maroon. Here's their full forward, Amelia Shaw. Amelia Shaw looking for options. They're getting it away. Our Tullamore, their full back line, have been good so far. Aideen Hart, Alicia Brazel and Emily Conlon. This one doesn't look as if it's coming loose. It does eventually in Tullamore. This hasn't worked out. Raharney have it. That's Amelia Shaw away to Hannah Core. Laura Doherty. And right now, Tullamore are going on the counter-attack. Well, they're attempting to do so, and they have possession. It's with Lisa Gorman. Free earned by the Offaly champions. Tullamore with the resulting free deep inside their own defence now as they look to launch this one forward. There'll be no great hurry to take it given the strong breeze that they're facing in the first 30 minutes of this afternoon's AIB supported Leinster Junior Camogie final. Still inside the opening quarter of this afternoon's match here in Edenderry. Play to restart with the free for Tullamore, and it will be hit by Orla Gorman. There was a concern, I think, back into the Tullamore defence around Eliza Brazil or maybe Emily Conlon. Anyhow, play does continue, and it is for Tullamore to launch it through towards their attack. Raharney have stolen it for a moment. All the way back was helping out was Erin Core that time. Tullamore looking to make inroads here. Sarah Walsh is involved there, centre half forward, out to Sarah Kehoe. Sarah Kehoe being challenged by Laura Doherty. Doherty goes to ground. It's difficult conditions right now. Raharney have it. Laura Doherty. Doherty spreading this away towards Maria Kelly. Maria Kelly, right half forward on the Raharney team, in possession, doing well. That's a fine ball. Hannah Core is away. Hannah Core for Raharney. Shortly slipping it through towards Amelia Shaw, unable to gain any ground. And Alicia Brazil gets it away towards midfield. An exciting passage of play. Tullamore swiftly now delivering it through towards their inside forward line, including Becky Burnt. On the 45, Tullamore have possession. There is a free player inside. An opportunity beckons. And Lisa Gorman, unfortunately, from her perspective, unable to convert. Good match, this one. The AIB Leinster Junior Camogie final. Anna Weir brings play just beyond halfway. Touchdown by Laura Walsh for Tullamore. Sarah Key advancing it. Oh, that was a high challenge. Raharney's centre half back, Fiona Levy, likely to be in a spot of bother here with the match referee Justin Heffernan. Yellow card has been issued. Tullamore now have possession outside the 45. Lisa Gorman, it would be an unbelievable score if she was to hit this one into the teeth of the breeze over the crossbar. Time will tell. In around the house, namely around the fringe of the square, likely. Lisa Gorman, who has chipped in with a point much earlier in this match, which gave Tullamore the early advantage. Here is Lisa Gorman dropping it towards the goal. It's anybody's ball. Tullamore trying to keep it alive inside. She wasn't too far away, the free taker. Anyhow, Raharney are trying to cover their tracks. Referee giving them the free. Raharney under the management of Porty Connaughton. Getting us back underway. This long free may come the way of Aoife Doherty. Tullamore have stolen it. They've done well. Tullamore gaining ground. Sarah Walsh. Orla Gorman and others keep it alive. Raharney are onto it. The clearance now by Fiona Levy to her full forward line. They're a long way out from the front line of attack, though, are Raharney's inside forwards right now. Amy Nee looking for options. Maria Kelly and others are those options. Raharney driving it towards the right side of the attack, trying to keep it alive, and doing so Aoife Doherty. Doherty whipping it towards the edge of the square. There's danger here for Tullamore. Hannah Cora, and it's in the back of the net. A goal for Raharney, Hannah Core. That's a big score in terms of this afternoon's final.
The score at the moment is Raharney 1-1, Tullamore 1 point.
Play has restarted. Raharney gaining themselves a free here. This one likely to be planted in towards the front line and hoping to cause problems. Raharney will be to the Tullamore goalkeeper Shannon Toohey and the full backline of Aideen Hart, Eliza Brazel and Emily Conlon, who've been so solid so far in this match. Raharney leading by 3 points in the second quarter. This one is hit in towards the goal. Is it all the way? A magnificent hit. Well, a remarkable shot from way out on the wing, but it has resulted with a fine score. And Amelia Shaw, who scored 3 points in that great All-Ireland final against Clanmorris a few months back, in on the scoring act once again with her second point of the afternoon in Edenderry. There is an injury on the Tullamore side. Play has been allowed to continue. Raharney dropping it towards the half-forward line. Laura Walsh, the defender that's on duty for Tullamore. There is support there as well. It's with Laura Doherty right now, the midfielder for Raharney, as play has been stopped. It already has been an eventful weekend in terms of the Leinster Camogie Championship. What with St. Rina's winning the intermediate title over the weekend under the captaincy of Grania Dolan, their centre half back, and Linda Kenny, the president of the association, on hand to present that fine cup yesterday afternoon. We have this break in play here at Rostera Gaelic Park in Edenderry in the AIB Leinster Junior Final, involving Tullamore of Offaly and Raharney of Westmeath, where Raharney, the defending champions and looking to win it for the third played season on the trot, having this narrow enough lead given that they have a very strong breeze to their backs in the opening 30 minutes of the match. Difficult to see from our position, but it would appear that it's Rachel O'Brien that is in a spot of bother, but hopefully she will be okay and fit to resume and play her part in this afternoon's action in Edenderry. Possession will be retained by Raharney, as they were the team to have the slither when play was stopped. Padraig Connaughton, the manager of the Raharney team, that has a management committee also of Teresa Lynch, Niall Flanagan and others such as Tommy Rowley, Yvonne McKeough, Catherine Nee, Jacinta Goonery, Sarah Kiernan, and not forgetting Natalie Garrity. Tullamore, for their part, have done very well this championship season under the management of Padraig Hannon. Thomas Hannon involved, so too Miriam O'Callaghan, not forgetting Marie Gorman and Karen Purcell for the roles that they play as well. Raharney a good 50 metres out from the goal. Nothing beyond them though. This time it's Aoife O'Malley dropping it away towards the left. I thought for a moment that Amelia Shaw would take it. It didn't happen like that. Aideen Hart for Tullamore. Maria Kelly in possession. She's taken too much out of it. It's going to be a free. The free well back in their defence for Tullamore, who are putting up a very fine performance here. They're right in the thick of the action, and they'll know that if they can get to half time. within any sort of reach of the defending champions, because the breeze, and it's a big one, will be behind them in the closing 30 minutes of the match. Raharney popping it through towards Erncourt. It's been whipped away, but still Raharney keeping it alive. Amy Nee is emerging with it, and she's done enough to win herself a free. Raharney have entrusted Amelia Shaw to take the resulting free. She'll fancy her chances of collecting her third point of the afternoon in Edenderry. Breeze behind her, needs to push it out towards the left. She does. It's going to go inside the right-hand upright. A very good score by Amelia Shaw, her third point of the day. That widens the gap out to 5 points as we're back underway, thanks to the Tullamore goalkeeper, Shannon Toohey. Raharney with Mary Geraghty, popping it as far as Amy Nee. Now looks to be playing at full forward, although wearing the number 11 jersey. Raharney keeping the pressure on Tullamore. A couple of players bundled over. Erncourt, the player to win it. It was aimed at Aoife O'Malley. In turn, it's Laura Doherty. Doherty towards Hannah Core. Hannah Core looking for a way through along the left flank. Still it's Hannah finding Maria Kelly. And extra support, Amelia Shaw just taken away from her. Tullamore are doing well at the back. They've been under wicked pressure here in Edenderry, but they've coped admirably well. That's in by Andriana Doyle. Here's a scoring opportunity for Raharney. They look for the score, but it hasn't arrived. Aoife Doherty, the giant captain of the side, had an opportunity of the score on that occasion. Didn't work out for her. We're back underway. Tullamore directing it towards Laura Walsh. Walsh now to Lisa Gorman, adding to it nicely. Up towards Becky Burns. Becky Burns tries to get the better of her opponent, Katie Coleman. Raharney with Fiona Levy. Levy's effort smothered. Support from Katie Coleman. Raharney pushing it to Laura Doherty territory. Doherty whipping it down towards Hannah Core. She's a long way out from her corner forward slot, but she's lively as ever. Still Hannah. Hannah Core for Raharney. There isn't a way through. Solid defensive play, earning Tullamore an invaluable free. Play comes towards halfway. Tullamore are able to keep it alive, but it's still worked out for them because they have this resulting line ball due Tullamore. We're hearing about 8 minutes or thereabouts to go to half-time, including some stoppage time. Sideline cut arrives towards midfield. Raharney and Andriana Doyle. Reaches Hannah Core in the corner forward position. Hannah Core is under pressure. Lending support is Amelia Shaw and others. Tullamore are getting it away. Now Tullamore bring play towards midfield as they go in search of their second point of the afternoon to stay in the hunt. Now Raharney and Mary Geraghty. That was aimed at Hannah Core, hasn't worked out, and Tullamore trying to get it away from that half-back sector towards midfield and work it quickly in towards the front line of attack. They're looking to go the right way about it. Lisa Gorman under pressure. Raharney have two players there, one of whom wins it, namely Erncourt. Tullamore have possession at midfield. Swiftly delivered by Lisa Gorman to Becky Burns. Becky Burns trying her damnedest to hold on to it, but unable to do so on this occasion. Raharney themselves now are under torrid pressure at the back. Line ball has been given in favour of Tullamore. They've taken it quickly. Tullamore are looking for a way through. The eventual clearance is by Jade McKeown, and that's for Raharney. It's stuck on the 45. Tullamore's Laura Walsh looking for it. It's still available for Tullamore. Becky Barnes drives it in towards the goal. Splendid. Splendid second point for Tullamore. Becky Barnes with that effort. Anna Weir drops it directly down the centre. Raharney are onto it. This is for Maria Kelly. Kelly looking to cancel out the score at the other side of the ground. She's missed on the left. Match referee just having a word with one of his umpires as we get back underway with Shannon Toohey's goal delivery outfield. Maria Kelly. Free for Tullamore. Sarah Keogh and others are doing well in the Tullamore defence, playing at midfield as well, Sarah, but dropping back, helping out her defence many times also. Raharney being wheeled around. The referee has given the free in favour of the Westmeath champions, the Leinster champions and the All-Ireland champions. This the resulting free, planted towards the full forward area of Amy Nee, breaks to the centre. The clearance away by Aisling Feeney for Tullamore to halfway. It's Raharney that have claimed possession in their defence to Hannah Kaur. Hannah Kaur is at the end of it. She's menacing, looking for a way through. Her shot is in and the goalkeeper unable to stop it crossing the goal line. Raharney have claimed their second goal of this opening half. It's Shannon Toohey that restarts the game against this strong breeze. Tullamore could do with a score before half-time. They have managed two in the first half with Lisa Gorman and Becky Barnes. They could do with a third, if not even a goal. Rachel O'Brien and others looking for it inside. Hasn't worked out. Raharney claiming it and Andriana Doyle. Here's Hannah Kaur causing problems. Raharney with Kaur in possession. Still Raharney, they have a few players available. This one is going to be short and the goalkeeper is going to be called into action. Shannon Toohey. Toohey comes under pressure. Oh! She has been penalised. It's going to be a free and Raharney have a chance of a late score in this first half. Should be well within the scoring range of Amelia Shaw, the full forward. 3 points to her credit in this first half. And now you can make that 4 as she directs it well over the black spot at the country goal end here in Edenderry. Shannon Toohey restarts the AIB Leinster Junior Camogie final here at Edenderry. Raharney have possession to the 45. They're playing with a gale really, Maria Kelly. Alicia Brassel doing well at full back, toe poking it away. Amelia Shaw onto it for Raharney. Now it comes the way of Aoife Doherty. Aoife Doherty for Raharney has taken too many steps, so says the Wexford referee Justin Heffernan. Aisling Feeney, the centre halfback and captain of the Tullamore team, to take the resulting free. Drives it directly down the centre. Lisa Gorman to Becky Burnt. Burnt looking for options inside, way towards the right. Hasn't worked out. Raharney have Mary Geraghty back covering. Here's Andriana Doyle. Quickly towards Amelia Shaw. Amelia Shaw comes under pressure herself for Raharney. In terms of time here at Eton-Derry this afternoon in the first half, we're into stoppage time at this point. Tullamore have it. They're looking for something before the half-time break. Becky Barnes was almost at the end of it, but she wasn't at the end of the day, as Raharney are ferociously defending their goal. Tullamore have won themselves a free. Chloe Fogarty and others involved. Lisa Gorman, not surprisingly, has been entrusted with this resulting free as she tries to seek out her second point of the afternoon. Lisa Gorman has hit it towards the left. She'll be disappointed with that one, but it was never going to be easy here at Eton-Derry. Match referee Justin Heffernan is looking for the slither. It's half-time in the AIB Leinster Junior Final of 2021, being played here in the early part of February.
Raharney 2-4, Tullamore 2 points.
Confirmation of the score. It's Raharney 2 goals and 4, Tullamore 2 points at the half-time break. Both teams back out on the field of play here at Rostera Gaelic Park, Edenderry, for the AIB Leinster Junior Camogie final. As we enter into the second half, it's Raharney leading 2 goals and 4 for them. Tullamore 2 points, but Tullamore of Offaly will have the strong breeze to their backs in the closing 30 minutes. .30 to go here. Justin Heffernan of Wexford, the match referee, about to get the second half underway. Tullamore will be looking for a bright start to the second half. They had a good start to the first half when Lisa Gorman chipped in with their first point. It's Raharney looking to move into attack. Raharney losing out. Tullamore with Paula Killarney. Line ball is going to be in favour of Raharney. Fairly vociferous crowd here in the small stand in Edenderry. Raharney with Maria Kelly looking for options. Centre half back Aisling Feeney looking to hold on to it for Tullamore. Plenty of players looking for it. It will eventually come loose, maybe towards Aoife O'Malley. In the end, it's Hannah Core, star of the first half with those goals. Here's Maria Kelly. Just ran a little bit too fast into it, but still keeping it alive. Raharney, full forward, is looking for it. Maybe that's Amelia Shaw. She chipped in with 4 glorious points in the first half for the Westmeath champions. Raharney have possession. Looking for a way through, it's Hannah Core. Hannah Core is onto it. She has an option inside as Raharney go in search of their 3rd goal of the day. It hasn't worked out. Raharney have it. Laura Doherty across the face of the open goal. It's Raharney that are piling on the pressure in the early few moments of the second half of this match in Edenderry, being played in the most demanding of conditions. Centre forward Amy Nee has support outside. Maria Kelly and others are available. Here's the final shot in towards the goal, and it's gone to the right. It's not inside its intended target. Tullamore surely going long on this occasion, which they are, with Shannon Toohey beyond halfway. Tullamore popping it through towards Rachel O'Brien. Raharney are equal to it on this occasion, but still Tullamore. They'll be looking to ease in on the Raharney lead in the early part of this second half. Tullamore have won the free. Lisa Gorman, the free taker for Tullamore. This would close the gap down to 7 points. Here's the effort in towards the goal. Is it good? It is. Lisa Gorman with her 2nd point of the afternoon. That brings now Tullamore onto 3 points. 7 points between the two teams. Raharney with Anna Weir bringing play towards halfway or thereabouts. Raharney have possession. Tullamore planting it down towards Chloe Fogarty and others. Raharney now dropping it towards the attack. It's Tullamore that are now going on the counter-attack, with Rachel O'Brien looking to be at the end of it. Adriana Doyle winning it for Raharney. Here's Hannah Core. Alongside her is Aideen Hart, dependable right full back for Tullamore on many, many occasions. Raharney have released it, and it's Hannah Core that's away. Maria Kelly. She's a good 45 metres off from the goal as she drops it towards the right side, an inviting ball. Erin Core and others looking to be there. Still it's Raharney. Tullamore standing their ground at the back and looking to go on to the counter-attack, but it's not working out for them. Maria Kelly is here for Raharney. This one away towards the left. Possession is on the side of Raharney, and if it is, it's Hannah Core. She's dropped it in towards the fringe of the square. There's danger here as Aoife Doherty drives it over the crossbar. It could so easily have been a third goal. Raharney taking it, and Fiona Levy folds the way of centre back Levy once again. Tullamore coming through to claim possession. Orla Gorman. Lisa looking to carry it further forward for Tullamore. Only for Raharney to come in and clear it eventually with Katie Coleman. Erin Core in possession for a moment or two for Raharney. Additional support is lending itself now for the Westmeath team. Aoife O'Malley, the player to have directed through towards her full forward line. Raharney looking to push it forward now as they hold on to this decent lead still in the early part of the second half in Edenderry of the AIB supported Leinster Junior Camogie final. Good battle between Raharney of Westmeath and Tullamore of Offaly. Raharney would have entered the game as very, very strong favourites, but they're getting a good match of it here from the Offaly representatives. It's Tullamore looking to bring it forward and doing well for Tullamore. Paula Kinnegad. Here's Rachel O'Brien. Tullamore with Sarah Walsh advancing. Walsh, an option on the 45 is available, and Tullamore with Orla Gorman in towards the full forward area. Becky Burnt is almost there. It's out in the end for a goal puck out. Raharney's Anna Weir getting okay distance in it against the breeze. Laura Doherty, and away it goes for Raharney. Tullamore have pinched it and they're moving it to attack themselves right now, and this looks promising. Tullamore looking for a score, and it's not in. Inside the left hand upright, it's not. It wasn't too far away, but it's wide. Raharney's goalkeeper Anna Weir will be in no hurry to take this goal delivery. She's hit it well. Anna Weir brings play out the field of play. It looks as if Megan Carroll too could be involved in the action for Raharney.
Number 23, Megan Carroll for number 5.
Tullamore have suddenly, as the PA is being announced, scored a goal. Now Tullamore are back in it. Becky Byrne has given her team a big lift as we play still the opening 10 minutes or so of the second half here. Raharney looking to move into attack themselves. To the 45. Tullamore have a lot of options. Laura Doherty wearing 8 for Raharney, trying to dig it out for Tullamore. It's Paula Kinnegad that's closest to the action. The end result is that the line ball has been given in favour of Raharney. Knocked forward by Amelia Shaw to Hannah Core. Hannah Core has support from Aoife O'Malley. Laura Doherty alongside. It eventually breaks loose and Raharney still hold on to it. The advantage is to be played. Cornerback Katie Coleman finding herself in attack. Here's Maria Kelly. Away towards Amy Nee. Amy Nee goes to ground. Play does continue and it's Raharney that have it with Aoife Doherty. In along the end line. Anybody at home inside. Hannah Core is there. It breaks away from the corner forward for Raharney as Tullamore trying to get it away. And they have it. And a very good free earned. Tullamore now bringing play out the field of play. Orla Gorman. Way towards Becky Byrne. It breaks instead to a supporting colleague as Tullamore looking for a score. That's magnificent. This is a good passage of play for Tullamore, who've been under pressure. Sarah Walsh will be pretty chuffed with that fine score of hers. Raharney. Bring play towards halfway. Hit forward by Paula Carnarney for Tullamore. Sarah Walsh is the centre half forward looking for it. Orla Gorman lends support. Tullamore have players inside. It's Becky Byrne that's at home. Now the goalkeeper, Anna Weir, gets it away from the immediate danger zone as Raharney have possession. Still inside their own defence to the defensive 45. It's Tullamore's ball. It is thanks to Rachel O'Brien. Here's Sarah Walsh. Walsh dropping it in. That's a fantastic score. Now Tullamore are at their best. Tullamore are on a high here. They're playing with the advantage of a strong breeze as well in this second half. It's forward for Raharney by Megan Carroll. Lisa Gorman, Tullamore are looking to go into the attack once again. Here's Becky Burns. Oh, tremendous. This is a wonderful passage of play for Tullamore. They're very much in this match. The AIB Leinster Junior Camogie final of 2021. We're approaching the midway mark of the second half here in Edenderry. Two points between the two teams as we have this unfortunate break in play at Rostera Gaelic Park in Edenderry. Anna Weir gets us back underway. That's aimed at Amelia Shaw. Raharney have dropped a lot of players back. Becky Byrne inside. Becky Byrne trying to get the better of her opponent. She has support available. This one is short. It's going to be available on the goal line for Anna Weir.
Carroll replaces number 11, Amy Nee.
Raharney with this precious 2-point lead. That's carried out over the sideline. The line ball is going to be in favour of Tullamore. Big day for both clubs, the provincial final. but perhaps more so for Tullamore. It's Raharney that have been here much more often, winning the last 2 Leinster championships and eventually getting the better of their great Kerry rivals Clanmorris. Resulting free is for Raharney as they pop it through towards Maria Kelly. Free going the way of the Offaly champions Tullamore. They're pushing players forward like Sarah Walsh or Tullamore. Raharney have dropped back Amelia Shaw. 2-5, playing 1 goal and 6. It's advantage Raharney, and it's Hannah Corr's effort that's been blocked. Now Tullamore bringing it towards midfield or that general direction. Andriana Doyle in possession for Raharney. They're in a ferocious match here, a ferocious battle for supremacy. Paula Kinnegad. Raharney across towards the 45. Raharney have managed to release it to Hannah Corr. She has Aoife Doherty outside in support, but it's Hannah Corr going it alone. Unlikely to be a way through here. She's crowded out of it by plenty of Tullamore defenders. Anywhere will do. Aisling Feeney and the rest of them are playing heroically. Here's Maria Kelly for Clanmorris towards the edge of the square. They're looking for something. Here's an opportunity. A couple of subs involved as well. The referee has stopped play. It's going to be a free out. Shannon Toohey. Her team are down by 2 points, but there's loads of time here. Tullamore are at midfield with Rachel O'Brien. Help is needed on the Tullamore side. It has arrived, but in the end Raharney have sent it into the direction of Hannah Corr. Hannah Corr looking for a way through. Hannah Corr has an option inside her right. Maria Kelly. Great play by Alicia Brazel. Tullamore with Orla Gorman. Now to midfield. Tullamore are dropping it nicely towards Sarah Walsh. Becky Barnt also there. Tullamore holding on to possession, but it's not easy to do so in the heat of battle. Emerging is Katie Coleman with a slither. For Raharney, held by Maria Kelly under pressure from Sarah Kehoe. This is Erin Corr for Raharney. Megan Carl and others involved for Raharney. Sarah Walsh and others are looking for it, but unfortunately for Tullamore, they have conceded the free as we play almost 20 minutes of the second half. This the AIB Leinster Junior Final from Rostera Gaelic Park in Edenderry. Raharney with the resulting free. Amelia Shaw dropped back to take it. Her team holding on to this narrow 2-point lead against a very plucky Tullamore team. There's a lot to be played for yet here this afternoon. Referee watching proceedings closely is Justin Heffernan of Wexford. He's now decided that he's going to throw it in as we have a substitution.
On the Tullamore team, number 18, Ciara Brady, replaces
into the action for Tullamore is Ciara Brady. And it is Tullamore now from defence, looking to get it away, only for Raharney to gain possession and an important free. Amelia Shaw with his free. She's pushed it just inside the 45. Her team leading by 2 points. Amelia Shaw, it's going to be held up in the breeze, but it's still launched in towards the edge of the square. Tullamore under pressure in the full back line. They can't afford to concede a score. It's Raharney still holding on to it, piling on the pressure. The shot is released inside by Aoife Doherty. However, it's coming out the field of play, and it's advantage for a moment with Tullamore. Tullamore of Offaly down by 2 points. Raharney of Westmeath leading by those 2 points. It's been kept in. Raharney have possession. Maria Kelly, that's aimed over towards Sarah Kehoe. The challenge going in by Lisa Gorman of Tullamore. Raharney's Katie Coleman very much in an attacking position now, wearing the number 2 jersey as she is. It's anybody's ball. Tullamore looking for it. Here's Rachel O'Brien. Rachel O'Brien for Tullamore. As far as Becky Burnt, Raharney are tough. They're not Leinster champions and All-Ireland champions for nothing as they cling on to this precious 2 points of a lead. Players going to ground. Adriana Doyle is there. Here's Laura Doherty for Raharney. As far as Hannah Core for Raharney. Still it's Hannah Core looking for support inside, but the referee has whistled up play, and it's going to be advantage now for Raharney. Well, having led at half-time rather comfortably 2-4 to 2 points, Raharney looked to be in a very solid position. They are still in a fine position here, but 2 points is all that they lead by against Tullamore. This to open up a 3-point lead for Raharney. It ain't going to be easy here in Edenderry. Here's the full forward, Amelia Shaw, with her effort in towards the goal. That is a stunning score. 5 points she has now scored in this match, and that one of the more important ones. Tullamore down by 3 points, have fired it inside looking for the equalising goal. Becky Burnt. Burnt has an option inside. It fell the way of Sarah Walsh for a moment. Tullamore are piling on the pressure as they trail by 3 points. Referee going to throw it in, I presume. Justin Heffernan of Wexford has decided that he is going to throw it in on the attacking 20-metre line from a Tullamore perspective. Here's Amelia Shaw. Amelia Shaw gets it away and finds Megan Carroll. Carroll whips it down towards Erin Core. Aoife Doherty for Raharney, but the ball wins the race. Line ball is for Tullamore. We're back underway, and it's a line ball for Tullamore that hasn't worked out to plan, or maybe it does. Now Tullamore have it. Lisa Gorman to Becky Barnes inside looking for it. Raharney holding on to a 3-point lead and emerging with it. Raharney are getting it away. Pivotal players like Fiona Levy, Laura Doherty have played so well here for Raharney as they deliver towards the full four. That is Hannah Core at the moment. They're also Megan Carl. It breaks to the centre. Raharney looking for a 4-point lead, and they have it. Maria Kelly with that crucial score.
Tullamore 1-6, Raharney 2-7.
4 points between the two teams. It's Raharney, the defending champions, looking to win it for the third year on the spin. Well, of course, we didn't have a championship a little while back, but thankfully all seems to be returning to normality in 2022 post-COVID-19 times. The advantage wasn't going the way of Tullamore, so the referee has given them the free. It's on the 45. They trail by 4. Time, plenty of it really, and maybe they'll drop it shorter, look for a score to bring it down to a 3-point game. They're going to play it short and try and seek out the goal. It's taken a wicked deflection, and it's not gone for a 45. The goalkeeper, Anna Weir, is at the end of it, and she whips it. It's still very much alive here. Back for Raharney. Maria Kelly. Kelly directing it towards midfield. In a welter of excitement in Eden Derry, this AIB Leinster Junior final is being played. Raharney's Aoife Doherty. Close marking by Paula Kinnegad. Free has been awarded in favour of Raharney. Breeze ever strengthening around Eden Derry today in Offaly. Amelia Shaw. Here's Amelia Shaw dropping it in. It's going to be held up in the breeze though. Core has it inside. She's directed it in towards the goal. The goalkeeper has done well, namely Shannon Toohey. Tullamore have managed to feed it away out the field of play. Here's Amelia Shaw driving it against the breeze. Will it carry? Will it carry over? The goalkeeper called in. It's finished home to the net. Hannah Core, and that could seal it here for Raharney. That's likely to have pushed it to the comfort zone in terms of the Leinster final in Eden Derry, with maybe just a few minutes of normal time remaining. Raharney have it with Kate Coleman. Tireless effort on her part this afternoon. Tullamore getting it forward, and that's with Orla Gorman to the 45. Raharney with a decent lead now. That challenge was late on Amelia's show. It's going to be a free, and there's also going to be a booking on the Tullamore side. Becky Byrne was a little bit over enthusiastic as the yellow card has been flashed. The resulting free is for Raharney inside their own defence. Very much so. But they're likely to successfully defend their Leinster title here this afternoon. There is a substitution late on for Tullamore. The free for Raharney taken by Amelia Shaw. It's been kept in. Here go Tullamore on the counter-attack, and it's with Chloe Fogarty. Fogarty and others looking to bring it forward for Tullamore.
Number 17 replaces number 14.
Raharney now planting it through towards their star performer today, Hannah Kaur. Hannah Kaur going through, looking for a score. What a stylish individual Hannah is. Proving it once again here in Edenderry in Offaly this afternoon.
The score is 1-6. Raharney 3-8.
This is going to be a good day at the office for Raharney, headed up the management team by Padraig Connaughton with Teresa Lynch, Niall Flanagan, Tommy Raleigh, Yvonne McKeown, Catherine Nee, Jacinta Goonery, Sarah Kiernan, Natalie Garrity, all so pivotal.
Number 19, Emma Gallagher, replaces number 2, Aileen Hart.
Late substitution as well happening here for Raharney as we are in stoppage time. And my word, what a remarkable player, Hannah Kaur, being given a good solid round of applause here following her handsome contribution. 3-8 to 1 goal and 6 in favour of Raharney.
Hannah Kaur.
Well, it's been a good weekend already in terms of the Leinster Camogie Championship. We had the intermediate final played yesterday afternoon in Kinnegad, where St. Rhiners of Offaly won that against the Carlow champions Michael. And this afternoon it will be glory for Raharney of Westmeath against Tullamore of Offaly. Raharney have giant captains, of course, in Aoife and Laura Doherty. Play has restarted. Tullamore, well, they had it down to a 2-point deficit, but it's been widened over the last little while because Raharney is showing their credentials as defending champions very, very well in the late stages. Line ball has been awarded late on. This is going to be a line ball for Raharney, who will be celebrating this evening.
Number 23. Trevor Waters replaces number 4, Emily Conlon.
Raharney with the resulting sideline strike. All eyes will be on the match referee as we're very much towards the tail end of the AIB Leinster Junior Final, but a very enjoyable match in Edenderry this afternoon, and one that has been provided the entertainment, that is, by both Raharney and Tullamore. But it's likely to be Raharney that will be in a few moments declared champions once again. They're looking for further scores before the end of this one. The referee has given them the free as well, and an opportunity late on for the full forward to increase her personal tally today, namely Amelia Shaw, whose scoring of 4 points in the first half has turned out to be quite crucial. Amelia Shaw looking to bring our team on to 3 goals and 9 points. This is the full forward looking to collect the score, the umpire reaching for the white flag, and Amelia Shaw has played a big part in this great victory for Raharney, which has now been confirmed.
Raharney 3-9.
Confirmation that Raharney are the champions, winning here against Tullamore. 3 goals and 9 points to 1 goal and 6. And in a moment or two we will have the presentation of the trophy by Linda Kenny to the giant captains, the Dohertys of Aoife and Laura, and well done to both teams for delivering a fine game here at Raharney Gaelic Park in Edenderry.
Raise a family, happy and contented to lead a single life.
of us. So thanks to Justin, Ray and Shamie, and to thank those referees who have been with us over the past 8 weeks while we ran the 2020 and the 2021 Club Championship. I would also like to thank David and Gavin and from the Draw for streaming our finals yesterday and today. It's very important for those who can't be with us that we can see these very important games and fantastic games. So thanks to the team at the Draw for streaming yesterday and today. I'd also like to thank Martina McGillway for the work she did in publicising the 2021 Club Championship, and to Alan and his assistants here today who have helped us. Martina is away on holidays at the moment. I also want to say a huge thanks to the executive of Leinster Camogie, who have been at venues across the province over the last 8 weeks running these 2020 and 2021 Club Championship fixtures. And I want to say a particular thanks to Patsy, Liz and Brendan who are here with these very today. Most of us now at this stage know the faces of Leinster executive, so I want to say thanks in particular to Brendan who has been dealing with all the clubs over the last number of weeks. We also want to thank one of Raharney's own, Catherine Lee, for singing the national anthem today and yesterday. The 2021 championship has been fantastic and today was no different. And I want to commend both teams on an outstanding sporting game. Tullamore, you were fantastic, and I know this is a new adventure for you, and I want to wish you in Offaly. You have done I also want to say thanks to the people from Raharney that helped us yesterday in Kinnegad, and it was very much appreciated. And without further ado, I would also like to say a thanks to AIB for sponsoring the 2021 Club Championship, and to thank them for their sponsorship of last year's as well. Without further ado, we have one more to present. I want to thank Dr. Hill Bresman for being here with us today. And I would like her to present the player of the match to the Raharney number 14, Amelia Shaw. So once again, it gives me great pleasure to present the AIB Junior Club Championship 2021 to the Doherty Twins. Aoife and Lauren.
I'd like to thank all the girls on the sideline on the pitch for training so hard all year. Look, we're not here without going down to Belive in the cold, wet evening, so thanks a million girls. A big full of us for everyone. Next, I'd like to thank Niall and Tess. You're so good down the training all the time, pushing everyone on, so big round of applause for Tess and Niall. And thanks so much to Pork, our manager. He's up at training 2 or 3 hours earlier, I think, setting out the cones. I think he lives in Durstown now at this stage, so thanks for all your hard work, Pork.